How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? That look okay there? Hey there, I'm Steve and welcome to Spirit Cocktail Corner. I am the keeper of tiki, and today we're going to be making one of my favorite cocktails, the 3 dots and a dash. This cocktail starts off with a half an ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice, a half an ounce of orange juice. We're going to follow that up with a 1/4 ounce of honey or a half an ounce of honey syrup, whichever you prefer. I'm using rainforest honey. It's extra dark and extra delicious. It's quite thick, so I like to pour it in early, and that way I can use the rum to rinse out my jigger. Okay. Now we are going to go with a half an ounce of Falernum. This is B.G. Reynolds Falernum. It's available at Caputo's Market or Boutique in Salt Lake City. Or if you're super lazy, you can order it on Amazon. We're also going to use a 1/4 ounce of allspice dram. The name brand would be St. Elizabeth's, however I decided to make my own. It's quite easy, and you'll see a recipe for this later on our website, Spirit. Now we're going to use 1.5 ounces of an aged agricole. Clement is my personal favorite anytime I reach for an aged agricole. This is VSOP, straight from Martinique. Agricole rum is rum made from fresh sugarcane juice with the first pressing of that juice. It gives you a lot of bright green grassy flavors. It's sort of a cousin to cachaça if you're a fan of caipirinhas, which we'll make on another episode of Spirit Cocktail Corner. So we'll do 1 ounce there just to rinse out what's left of that honey. And there is that half an ounce. Now the recipe calls for a half an ounce of generic aged rum. I personally am a big fan of Jamaican rum. I love the funkiness that it brings to the table, that overripe banana flavor. Here in Utah, as a special order, we can get Plantation Zaymaca, which is a special rum because it is the distillates of Long Pond and Clarendon distilleries, both of which have been closed for a little while. So I'm going to use that since I have it laying around. We're going to do a half an ounce. And now we're going to do a couple of ounces of Angostura bitters. Easy enough. We're going to shake this with ice. Just let that drain a little bit. Now we are going to double strain this into our glass. This is kind of the tiki drink that got me hooked on tiki drinks. It's very spirit forward, very spicy, all around delicious. Now we're going to garnish this with 3 dots. True Luxardo cherries are really the only way to go here. And a lime boat. Let that float on the top. We'll give it a little theatrical touch here with a little fire. And then a dusting of cinnamon, as any tiki bar would attest, is the proper way to do this. And there you have it. The 3 dots and a dash. Delicious.